Hello everyone, welcome to the IWF Online Wushu Classroom. Today we have Mr. Mohammad Reza Bakhlam Nejad here in our live Zoom to instruct standard competition rules that athletes and coaches need to know part 2. Mr. Nejad is a member of the Technical and Event Subcommittee of the IWF Technical Committee. Now let's welcome Mr. Nejad to start his class.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the IWF Wushu Online Classroom. Okay, this is my presentation. So about Wushu Sanda competition, rules that athletes and coaches need to know. And this is my second part of this class. So I think something happened here and I don't have. Okay, let's start the class. Sorry about some mistakes here. Okay, before starting the second part, let's take a quick look at the summary of the part 1. At first, I introduce a brief history of myself for your information. And then we discuss about age divisions in 3 categories: children, junior, and seniors. Also about children weight divisions, 7 categories. In junior weight divisions, 8 categories. And senior weight divisions, 11 categories for men and 8 categories for women. We talk about permitted methods: punching, kicking, wrestling, and throwing. And I explain about prohibited methods: hitting with head, elbow, knee, and other methods, with several items. And about the special prohibited methods for junior and children competition. And we talk about weigh-in rules and regulations, the requirements and weight priority for weigh-in, and drawing lots and its requirement as well. After that, I explained about competition attire and protective gear, and about different types of the gloves for different weight categories and gender. Also about the Islamic female competitors' attire and gear for men in Sanda World Cup. We got familiar with the competition area and officials, and with responsibilities of the jury of appeal. Also the number of referees and judges during a competition. And I explained about a technical item for starting a match which is palm and fist salute. After that, we discussed about valid scoring areas, the head, torso, and the thighs, and the prohibited striking areas as well, which is back of the head, neck, and the crotch. And we got familiar with how to get 2 points, which are 6 items, and how to get 1 point, which are 7 items. At the end of each subject, we had a video demonstration for more understanding. Now please watch a summary of these videos. Different types of punching and kicking, and wrestling and throwing. With different points and prohibited methods, attacking with elbow, and attacking with head, putting pressure on the joints in an adverse direction, force to land on the head. And we talk about valid scoring areas, head, torso, and thighs. Prohibited striking areas, which are back of the head, crotch, and the neck. And also how to get 2 points. Falls off the platform. Different types of this technique. Falls down on the platform. Different kick, spinning, side kick, house kick, on torso and on the head, sweeping kick, backward and forward, and then scoring 1 point, which was valid punch on the head or torso, all down together. Different types of techniques. Hold them to attack in 5 seconds. And here is also 3 seconds. Get 1 point. Admonishment. Okay, for those who have not seen the first part of this class, I suggest to watch it on YouTube Wushu TV channels. Now I'm gonna start the contents of part 2. Adding up the points. After learning about scoring 2 points and 1 point, we're gonna discuss about adding up the points. For example, and valid punch plus fall down, it's gonna be 3 points, or valid kick plus fall down or fall off the platform should be 4 points. Now, if the opponent temporarily could not continue the match after receiving a valid kick or valid punch, what will be happened? So in this case, the platform judge should start forcible counting, and after 8 seconds, If the opponent is ready to continue, the total points will be 3, which is 1 point for the punch plus 2 points for the forcible counting, and will be 4 if the valid kick on the torso or head instead of punch. On the other hand, if the punching or kicking causes fall down or falls off the platform plus forcible counting, so the points in case of punching should be 5, and in case of kicking, that's going to be 6 points in total. Let's watch the video. So here we have 2 points kick and 2 points fall off the platform, and total 4 points. Kick, 2 points, forcible counting, 2 points. So that was valid kick. And the fighter after 8 seconds can continue, so 4 points. And now, 2 points for kick, 2 points for counting, and 2 points for all down. So 6 points. During a competition, we can see 2 points plus 2 points. 2 points for kick and 2 points for all down. So the next subject is no points will be awarded. We have several items. The first is when a technique employed is not clear and lack effects. So the sign of an effective punch or kick is the sound of the impact hit or the opponent shake from the strike. Otherwise, there's no point. So we have 2 signs. And the second is when both competitors fall off the platform or both fall down simultaneously. So it's pretty clear, right? Because both competitors fall off the platform or fall down at the same time. So no points. And item 3 is should a competitor unsuccessfully attempt to make use of a technique by falling down himself or herself, but stands up within 3 seconds. So no points for the competitor. For example, if a competitor tried to make use a sweeping kick and could not affect the opponent, but he stood up in less than 3 seconds. So no points will be awarded. And item 4 is when a competitor strikes his opponent while in a hold or clinch position. There is no any points when both competitors are holding or clinching each other. And if they hit each other, they don't have any points. So let's look at the video about this subject. So both competitor falls off the platform. And there is no point here. And For this technique, fall down at the same time together, so no point. So here the red side is attacking by sweeping kick and he's not successful, but immediately stood up. So no points. And both fighters are hitting each other when clinching or holding. All right, and in this item, the blue side is taking down after the stop call of the platform judge, so no point. After clear stop. So some techniques during real competition. Punching and kicking while holding. So no points. Kicks on the gloves, no point. Roundhouse kick on the glove, no point. Yeah. And here a spinning kick on the glove, so no point. Out of the platform, both fighters. So both fighters fall off the platform and no points. Clinching and hitting, no points. Kicks on the glove, so no point. And one more kick on the glove or arm, and back punch on the arm, no point. Another type of kick on the glove, so no point. And back punch on the arm. Here, the blue side is connected with the red side, so no points. All right, the next subject is technical fouls. So we have 7 items for this subject. The first is passive holding or clinching. When a competitor holds his opponent and does not move and repeat holding or clinching, will receive an admonition. And the second is passive evasion. For example, running away from the opponent or moving behind the platform referee. The third is calling for a timeout when in disadvantageous position. This is very important item. And number 3 is a competitor should not request for the timeout when his opponent is getting the points, and such this case, the penalty is an admonition. And item number 4 is intentionally delaying the bout. For example, the delay in climbing on the platform. And the number 5 is showing disrespect to or disobeying the orders of the judges and referees during a bout. disrespectful and rude behavior to the referees and judges is prohibited. Failure to wear a gum guard or spitting it out, or a competitor's gear comes loose or comes off. So this is a technical foul. And the number 6 is, in this case, if the gloves comes off when the competitor throws his opponent fall off the platform, he won't receive any points, and he will receive an admonish instead. So this is a new rules, not new rules, but about 2-3 years ago, from 2017. And number 7 is failure to display competition etiquette. As I explained, a competitor should respect everyone by showing palm and fist salute. Otherwise, an admonition will be issued for each technical fouls by platform referee. Let's watch the video. So passive holding for the first time. And for the second time, passive holding, so one admonition for the red side. Here is an example of passive evasion and admonition for blue side. Intentionally delaying the bout. The blue side is coming up too late. So admonition for blue side. Spitting out the gum guard. So the blue side receive admonition. In this case, gloves coming out, and the admonition for red side. He won't receive any 2 points. Instead, he received an admonition. So the next subject is personal fouls. Attacking the opponent before the call of start or call of stop is forbidden. It is very clear. If a competitor strikes to the opponent before start and after the stop, it is prohibited. And the second item is striking a prohibited area, hitting on the crotch, back of the head, or neck. Item 3 is striking the opponent utilizing a prohibited method, hitting by head, elbow, or by knee. And number 4 is deliberately injuring the opponent. For example, kick on the head when opponent falls to the platform. So this is an example of deliberately injuring the opponent. So let's watch the video. Very dangerous technique, force to land on the head. So the blue side will receive a warning. Attacking with the elbow. And here, the red side receive warning and the blue side receive 2 points. Attacking with the head. Another warning for the red side and another 2 points for the blue side. The next one is so hitting on the back of the head. So the red side received a warning and the blue side will receive 2 points. Kick on the crotch. So warning and 2 points for the blue side. So warning for the red side and 2 points for the blue side. Pressure on joints in an adverse direction. So one more warning for the red side and another 2 points for the blue side. Okay, the next subject is penalties. When admonition and warning happen, what is the penalties? An admonition will be issued for a technical foul, so it means 1 point for the opposite opponent. And a warning will be issued for a personal foul, and it means 2 points for the opposite fighter. The item 3 is a competitor with 3 personal fouls will be disqualified from the bout. If a competitor receives 3 warnings, either in a round or in a bout, will be loser. And the item number 4 is a competitor who deliberately injures his or her opponent will be disqualified from the entire competition, with all results achieved that far invalidated. For example, when a red side competitor deliberately injured the blue side by any prohibited methods or striking on the prohibited areas, which the blue side could not continue, the red side will be disqualified. And the item number 5 is a competitor who utilizes prohibited substances and or inhale oxygen during the rest periods will be disqualified from the entire competition with all results achieved that far invalidated. So for this item, doping is a strong example. And the next subject is stop in a round. We have some items for this subject. A match will be stopped when a competitor fall down or fall off the platform, excluding deliberately falling, or when a competitor is being issued a penalty, or when a competitor is injured, and when competitors who are holding clinching without successful executing and resting throwing techniques for 2 seconds. And the last one is when a competitor deliberately falls down and remains down for more than 3 seconds. So the platform judge stopped the fight. And we have other items. A competitor failed to attack for 5 seconds after being ordered to do so. And when a competitor raises his hand to request a timeout, or when the head judge corrects a misjudgment or omission, and when a problem arises or there is a dangerous situation on the platform. And the last one is due to lighting, field of play problems with the electronic scoring system and related issues that affecting the competition. So these are the items for stop in the competition. Now let's watch this video and we talk about this item.
Felt the water now, the youngster.
Round begins.
Let's see if he can grow here in this second round.
There's his timing improved a little bit.
Platform referee
Goes for the side
And a
kick.
nice throw for Irfan.
红方倒地在先，蓝方得1分。
Just testing the water perhaps in that first round. A lot more active already inside the first half of this round.
So we've just seen twice that his leg has been grabbed, but he didn't go down. So he's feeling more grounded here in the second round.
Good balance, the youngster.
主动进攻。
is ready to call another stop.
There's
So the next is
a straight left over the shoulder of Beko.
Nice takedown for him.
红方倒地在先，
Using the
蓝方
momentum
得1分。
of the Turkish athlete.
You can see the shift in the fight where Irfan is really making Bekar come to him and bring a fight to him.
Certainly looks more confident here in this second round. He's dropping his hands, inviting the Turkish fighter on.
early stop. During this
制定红方主动进攻。
We're asking for more activity. There's an attempted kick from Beko.
蓝方下台，红方得2分。
As that swung the round in his favour.
stop,
A quick reaction
fall off the platform.
from a Hungarian. This is again with a right this
And he
time.
got the takedown.
红方倒地，蓝方得2
Irfan's
分。
clearly back in the round here.
Approaching the end of this second round now. And perhaps the youngster has levelled things out here.
Looks like he
第
has.
2局比赛结束。
Now next subject, appeal method and requirements. In this subject, each participating team has the opportunity to appeal at most 2 times within a single competition. A participating team who has disagreement only with the platform referee's decision must immediately raise the appeal paddle, compile a written appeal at the competition scene, and following the consent of the chief referee, together submitted along with the appeal fee of $200 US. After that, the jury of appeal will then immediately review the match and come to a conclusion. So they will check the video. And should the appeal be found to be valid, then the result will be altered and the appeal fee will be refunded. Should the appeal be found to be invalid, then the result will remain unchanged and the appeal fee will be retained. Let's watch this video where the reporter Anthony from the United States reported with excellent description. Thanks, Anthony.
My final match, an exciting bout.
That kick looked a little low to score. It actually looked below the knee.
And he catches the leg, and he takes the. He takes the fighter off the lei tai.
I think
Platform referee saying that the fighters were still connected. There's some contest from the corner.
we need this to move forward here. We need this.
We will have another appeal.
Let's see.
If Iran wants to, Iran looking at the score to try and determine whether they want to file an appeal. If they do decide to file an appeal, they will have to write the appeal out and submit it to the jury of appeals.
This is a tough one again. And we just keep seeing these kind of very unique positions where they were in contact when they went off. When the foot touched down, it's hard to say, did Lee let go and start walking up onto the platform, or was that he couldn't continue to hold on to Iran? Let's watch again. Here we go. Drive. Oh boy, that looks like Lee may have been off without continually having contact at the very end there. When it's 1 foot, he doesn't completely fall out, and then he's stepping back up on it. Looks like maybe it was just very quick, but when you see it in slow motion.
So in this instance, there's a break in the fight while they fill out the appeal. They submit the fee for the appeal. The appeals committee will review the footage to determine whether the platform referee's call was valid. If they find that his call was valid, then the bout will move on. If they find that the call was incorrect, then Mohammed Asifi will receive the 2 points for the off platform, and actually that will end the round with China going off platform twice. Our camera team showing us the playback. Mohammed Asifi's foot never touched down. He remained on the edge of the platform and he was disconnected from the fighter, but it happened so quickly in a fraction of a second. So we have the platform referee. The call is overturned. That means Mohammed Asifi wins the 2 points off platform twice for Xiaoyang Li, and the round is won by Mohsen Mohammed Asifi. We will move to the second round.
Okay, and the next subject is default during a match when a coach or the competitor himself feels that his opponent is much superior to him and there is a possibility of injury, the coach can raise the default plate or the fighter can raise his hand and step off the platform for safety. So you can see the default plate or paddle. And another items for default is should a competitor be absent for the weigh-in or fail to appear for the roll call 3 times prior to a bout or leaves the designated area following the roll call and fail to appear at the competition area on time, those will be regarded as a groundless defaults. During a competition, should a competitor have a groundless default, all his results attained in the competition up to that point shall be cancelled. And last item is another, when a competitor is unable to continue the competition due to illness or injury and confirmed by the medical committee doctor, the fighter will not be permitted to participate in the following matches. And we have other competition related provisions, which is all athletes must abide by the rules and regulations of the competition and respect all judges and officials and their decisions. Also, in general, they should behave politely. During a bout, the coach may only accompanied by one assistant, and they must wear official attire and must remain seated at the designated spot. Doping in any form is strictly forbidden. Competitors are not permitted to inhale oxygen in the rest period between the rounds. Now let's look at the winner of a round. The result of each round will be determined by the scoring by the sideline judges. Should during a round a competitor has been forcibly counted 2 times after receiving heavy blows, excluding personal fouls, his or her opponent will be declared the winner of the round. And item 3 is, should during a round a competitor falls off the platform 2 times, his or her opponent will be declared the winner of the round. And another subject and item is, should during a round there be a tied score, the winner of the round will be decided by the following sequence. First, we should look at the warnings. The competitor with fewer warnings will be declared as a winner. If no warning, the competitor with fewer admonitions will be declared the winner. And if there is no warning or admonition, we should look at the competitor with a lighter weight on the day of the contest will be declared as a winner. And finally, if tie remain following the above process, then the round will be declared a tie. Now let's watch this video.
things you see right away from our fighter from Kazakhstan is that there's some good stability skills. He hasn't been able to, Gaofeng hasn't been able to take him down, so you see him dropping his center of gravity and being able to hold on there.
He should have decent defense with the boxing skills. Kazakhstan, of course, very good amateur boxing nation. And you can see his tight defense there. Taking the kick on the gloves. And looking to counter there, just short. And Gaofeng trying to get the kick in. Edging it slightly. The Chinese fighter. Tricky customer, the Kazakh.
Good hands, but also good fighting distance. You see Gaofeng able to reach in with that leg for a thigh kick and at the same time evade
the hands of the Kazakh.
That's right.
And holding him by the neck there. Whilst dishing out some punishment with the right.
It's a good example of how strong Baghdad is. He was able to stay on the Lei Tai even with the push, and there is one down. If your glove touches the ring and you're the platform and you're off balance, then that counts. Spinning side kick from Gaofeng. Beautiful left.
Here's a perfect example of what you were talking about, Anthony. The way he adjusts his striking distance to evade any possible attacks from Baghdad.
It's a pointed attack, taking too long to move after. Beautiful exchange of hands there.
Lovely straight right from the Kazakh.
Straight right in combination there for
the first round going to the Chinese fighter.
And the next subject is absolute victory. So in this subject, should during about there be a great disparity in strength between the two competitors, the platform referee with the head judge approval may declare the stronger competitor the winner of the bout. And should during a bout a competitor is knocked down and fail to get to his or her feet within 10 seconds, or has got to his or her feet but was abnormal, excluding personal fouls, his or her opponent will be declared the winner of the bout. And the other items is, should during a bout, a competitor has been forcibly counted 3 times, and after receiving heavy blows, excluding personal fouls, his or her opponent will be declared the winner of a bout. And the last item is, should during a round the difference in score between the two competitors be 12 points or more and confirmed by 5 sideline judges, then the competitor with the higher score shall be deemed the winner of the bout. So let's watch the video.
Beautiful handwork.
Right away, catching him with that overhead right.
Good hands there from Baghdad. Against a lesser fighter, either of these fighters would have been able to take them down. You see them really stay there, not able to get the other opponent off his foot. And there, Baghdad gets a takedown.
Nice counter. This round already a lot tighter. Baghdad knows it's a round that he has to win to keep this contest alive. And so far he's doing well. Not doing too much with his feet. The Kazakh, most of his work coming from his hands. And good hands he does have.
Good hands. What's happening for Gaofeng is he actually has the combination with his kick coming in. So they're both scoring with their hands. That extra edge comes from Gaofeng's kicks. You see this leading with the thigh kick when they get an exchange of hands.
Oh, got caught with a right there. Baghdad smiled, but I think he felt that.
Sure. Again, we need to stress that these fighters are fighting without headgear, and they have some heavy blows landed there.
Gaofeng just missing with a left uppercut earlier there. And that would have done some damage. And just taking a breather. Baghdad launching into another attack. This time he does get the kick in. Starting to tire now, the Kazakh.
And that's just from what you said, just being tired. Oh, they're stopping. They're actually stopping the fight.
Oh, the gum shield out. Looked exhausted towards the end. Baghdad Kenjatayev. Now winner is Hu Gaofeng of China.
This is something that you'll see with the officials if they sense that there's a disparity between the fighters. One fighter is not able to mount defenses. For the safety of the fighters, they will stop the fight.
Well, we could
some heavy
obviously
blows.
see that he was tiring. And evidence of that was when he...
Now the winner of a bout. So during a bout, the competitor who is winner of the 2 rounds will be declared the winner of the bout. And during a bout, if a competitor is injured or ill by valid attack as certified by the doctor and unable to continue, his or her opponent will be declared the winner of the bout. And item 3 is during a bout, should a competitor feign injury following a foul committed by his or her opponent, and this injury is proven to be unfounded by the medical supervisor, his or her opponent will be the winner of the round. And number 4 is the competitor who is injured by the opponent through foul action and as confirmed by the medical supervisor, unable to continue, will be declared the winner of the bout, but he will be barred from subsequent bouts in the event. Let's look at this video.
Each of the fighters will fight each other. Starting here with Ali Ai against Mohsen Mohammad Saifi.
And this is the first round.
Flurry of hand techniques there. We have from both fighters.
Speedy hands from both.
Look at that
what a throw.
over the shoulder. Great throw from Mohsen.
We know that Iran has a strong wrestling pedigree, strong tradition in wrestling. A lot of the fighters we see on display here have come from that background.
We can see from Mohsen, here's a good example of hands and feet working together. You look at his combinations, punches and kicks following each other. Nice thigh kick and another takedown from Mohsen.
To have a tight defense, the Iranian.
good hands. There's a nice left hook. You see Ali trying to find a way in.
And quite clearly, make him miss, make him pay.
Beautiful combinations from both fighters. You can see that Ali really wants to use his hands. He's quite a boxer there.
Caught with a left though during that flurry. Almost unhinged him. Well, that's a combination he's used before, that low kick with his right foot and then following through with a left hook.
Another throw. 2 points there. He can find the point when his opponent is slightly off balance, and it's just enough to lift him. Strong swaijiao throwing techniques.
You can see the frustration visible there on Ali Ai. Twice he's been thrown there as he's come in, setting up attacks of his own and then being countered. Both fighters off the mat, no points scored.
Penalty for there's another throw.
The minute he's being outclassed here. Ali Ai is caught with a right, short right from Mosan.
There he finally got points on the board with that kick.
Too little too late, I'm afraid. Inside the last 20 seconds now of this second round, a round that Ali Ai needed to win, and he certainly hasn't done that. He's getting caught again there.
You can hear the roundhouse kick, and he got the takedown. So Ali finally got a takedown there. A couple points.
Well, it's not enough. Smile on the face there, and of course the ability to throw his opponents.
Okay, and the last subject is end of about. When announcing the result of a bout, the competitors shall first switch their positions. Following the announcement of the result, the competitors shall perform palm and salute and fist salute to each other, and then to the platform judge, who will return the salute, and following which the competitors will salute one another's coaches, and who will also return the salute. Thank you so much for watching and joining my class, and hopefully you could find some contents which are useful for you or your student. And special thanks to International Wushu Federation Media Center and my friends and colleagues who helped me make this presentation and make some videos for this class.
Thank you, Mr. Nejad.
You're welcome.
Okay, now we come to the Q&A session. Anyone who wants to ask a question, please raise your hand by clicking the raising hand button. Also, just now we have a question from the YouTube live chat. How about if the guy that knocks someone out win the fight? Maybe there's a typo. Win the fight. Mr. Nejad?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you repeat?
You can.
Okay, let me to use my headphone. Yes, please.
Yeah, the question is, how about if the guy that knocks someone out win the fight? I don't know whether it's a question.
This is not a question.
Yeah.
So when the fighter what?
Knock someone out, win the fight. You can see from the live chat on our Zoom here.
Okay. Okay, I will read the chat. So which question?
The last one. Can you find the message here?
One question from the YouTube live chat. How about if the guy that knocks someone out? Okay, this depends of the knockout. You know, if knockout by valid techniques, I mean valid kick or valid punch, and the platform judge started to counting from 1 to 10. So for valid techniques, just for valid techniques. So the hitter or striker will be winner of the fight. But if the kick or the punch was not valid, for example, hitting by elbow or by head or by knee, so and the next fighter after knockdown or a knockout will be the winner of the fight. But he cannot continue because he is a knockout by the prohibited method. So the striker is not winner of the round or of the bout, but we have two items in this question. Is that clear?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, now comes to the second question. Okay, this is from Mr. Marshall. Okay.
Let me check the question. I can't see.
Mr. Marshall, you may ask your question now.
Yes. Sir, Assalamu alaikum. I am from Bangladesh Ushu Federation.
Hi, how are you?
I am fine. Thank you, sir. Sir, sir, one competitor deliberate kick and other competitor holds the kick and deliberate punch the opponent. In this case, who will be get point?
So you mean a fighter deliberately use the prohibited kick, such as knee?
Oh,
Can you,
without prohibited kick.
Can you send me by text in chat your question? Because the voice is not clear.
Okay, okay, sir. During a fight, one competitor strike kick, and in this case, other competitor holds the kick and push punch, deliberate punch the other competitor who strike kick. In this case, who will be get point?
So you mean while clinching, they push each other and strike?
Yes.
So in clinching, we don't have any points.
Okay. Okay.
You know, when when fighters are clinching or holding each other and hitting each other, so we cannot give them any points. Is your question, are your question same as this?
No,
Or
sir. Thank you, sir.
is that clear for you?
Clear, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Nejat, and thank you, Mr. Marshall, for your question.
You're welcome.
Okay. Any other question now? Okay, it seems no question.
Mhm.
Thank you, Mr. Nejat.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your excellent class. Before we finish the class, I want to let everyone here to know that the recording of this class will be available on IWF official website and the social media channels, and especially in YouTube, Wushu TV. So everyone, welcome to follow us via IWF official website, iwf.org, Facebook or Twitter at IWF official, Instagram at IWF news, and YouTube at Wushu TV. All recordings will be available there. So next week, we will embrace the 13th week schedule. More details of this schedule will be available on the social media channels and our official website soon. So see you next class. See you next week. Thank you again, Mr. Nejat and everyone.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good time.
Have a good day.
And